Okay, so now we are moving on to the next answer, which is managerial roles. Okay, a manager is discharging different roles. Okay, and let us understand all of them. In your textbook, we have 10 roles. Okay, which is categorized into three major categories: interpersonal, informational, and decisional. Okay, so let us understand that, and this is propounded by Henry Mintzberg. Okay, he has identified these 10 different roles. We will start with the first one, which is interpersonal. आपने एफएचएस में सीखा होगा ना, दो टाइप का रिलेशन होता है, interpersonal and intrapersonal. Can someone please explain me what is interpersonal and what is intrapersonal? Come on.
Interpersonal means within, and intra means two different.
Okay, all right. I will just explain it in very simple language. Inter means between two people. That is inter. Okay. For example, how I and Ritika talk to each other. What is the equation we share? So that is interpersonal. Okay, and what is intrapersonal? The relationship that I share with myself, the communication that I do to myself, the self-worth, the concept of self-worth, self-value, self-respect, everything comes into picture when we say intra. Okay, students, it is very important. अच्छा, आप मेरे को बताइए कौन सा रिलेशन सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, इंटरपर्सनल या इंट्रापर्सनल? कम ऑन.
Intra.
Very nice. Very good, Arya. I think it's extremely important that you have a very good relationship with yourself. Okay. The world is going to criticize you. Okay. Maybe they might not believe in your dreams, your ideas. Okay. Maybe your parents, your teachers, your friends might not believe you. But you have to believe in yourself and in your dreams. Because if you will not believe, then who will? Right? And I think मैं हमेशा यही एडवोकेट करूंगी कि आपका ना खुद से रिलेशनशिप अच्छा होना चाहिए. ओके, पेरेंट्स तो बोलेंगे आपको यूजलेस. ओके, कुछ इसका लाइफ का कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Neighbors and relatives will point out she or he has got no future, zero future, कुछ नहीं कर सकते लाइफ में. Okay, so this should not, you should not get affected by this. Okay, आप अपने आप को क्या इवैल्यूएट करते हो, आप अपने आप को कैसे एनालिसिस करते हो, और आप अपने आप को क्या काबिल समझते हो, दैट मैटर्स द मोस्ट. ओके, so intra means relationship with yourself. Okay, please do not believe what the world is saying. Okay, you are doing better, maybe your pace is little slow, that is fine. Okay, but please have a very good relationship with yourself. अगर आपका सेल्फ वर्थ अफेक्ट होगा ना स्टूडेंट्स, आप का इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशन भी खराब होने वाला है. Okay, so have a good relationship with yourself. Keep telling yourself, keep reminding yourself that you are doing a great job, and maybe you've done some mistakes. Learn to forgive yourself, and learn to take up the new task and new activity with more responsibility. That is important. Now, since your textbook and Henry Mintzberg has identified interpersonal role of a manager, let us begin with that one. I'm sharing the screen. You please tell me if the screen is visible or not. Okay. Okay, I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Yes,
skipping the introduction part is stating that Henry Mintzberg has done a careful study and he has identified some 10 different roles which he has categorized into interpersonal, informational, and decisional. Okay. So, हम first category ले लेते हैं, which is interpersonal. Point number 1 is figurehead. Okay, Ritika. I hope the screen is visible, huh, guys?
Ma'am, there is lot of noise in my house. Can someone else read?
Okay, all right.
Please.
Anybody else?
Sorry, ma'am.
No problem, no problem. Anyone else who is comfortable in reading? साइमा है क्या सेशन में? साइमा नहीं है.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
साइमा बेटा रीड करोगे?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let us start with the first one, which is figurehead. Okay, Saima.
Managers act as a symbolic.
All right.
Ma'am, start करूँ?
हाँ, start करो, start.
Managers act as symbolic figurehead performing social or legal obligations. In this role, every manager has to perform some duties of a ceremonial
Ceremonial.
ceremonial nature, such as greeting the visitors, attending the social function involving employees, taking an important customer to lunch, and so on.
Okay. As a manager, you are not expected to just sit in the cabin, work on your laptop, okay, work on the data, shout the employees. ऐसा नहीं है. As a manager, you perform certain roles. Okay. The first role that you perform is a figurehead. Okay. A figurehead means आप एक सेरिमोनियल गैदरिंग में पार्टिसिपेट करते हो. ओके. आपके एम्प्लॉय की शादी है, बर्थडे है, कोई पार्टी है तो वो अटेंड करना, एकदम इम्पोर्टेंट क्लाइंट को लंच पे लेके जाना, विजिटर को ग्रीट करना. ओके. ऑल दिस इज अ रोल ऑफ अ फिगर हेड. ओके. जब आप एक फिगर हेड रोल परफॉर्म करते हो, यू आर परफॉर्मिंग ऑल द ड्यूटीज विच आर सेरिमोनियल इन नेचर. Okay. Managers act as a figurehead and they have some social obligation. You cannot be just always talking about work all the time. मेरे पास में एक टीम है और उस टीम में बहुत सारे मेंबर्स है. मैं हमेशा क्या सिर्फ टारगेट्स, कंपनी के गोल्स, कंपनी का वर्क, इफ आई ओनली डिस्कस दिस, do you really think those employees would be motivated, would be happy to work under me?
Not, of course not.
No,
नहीं
ma'am.
ना. हाँ, they see monotonous हो जाएगा. You cannot be just performing your, your core managerial duties. You also perform certain roles. Okay. So as a figurehead, you are, performing all the duties which become ceremonial in nature. लोगों को greet करना, good morning, good afternoon बोलना. Okay. Social functions attend करना, marriage event attend करना, birthday events attend करना. All this comes under figurehead. Okay. Also, students, there is a very interesting. I don't know if I've shared the story with you ever, but मैं आपके साथ में ये छोटी सी story share करती हूँ. तो एक बार हुआ यूं, there was this boss who used to always come on time and leave on time. Okay, and he used to always greet the watchman at the gate. Main gate पे जो watchman है ना, हमेशा वो उनको ग्रीट करते थे, गुड मॉर्निंग, चलो बाय, चलो जाता हूँ. ओके, लाइक दिस. Okay. और वॉचमैन है ना, he used to be very happy. Oh wow, the owner of the company, such a big person, such a big position he is working at. और मुझे गुड मॉर्निंग बोल रहे हैं, मुझे बोल रहे हैं चलो जाता हूँ. ओके, सो he used to feel very happy. Okay. तो एक दिन क्या हुआ, वो मैनेजर जब वही पर्सन who is at the top position, he was working. Okay, और काम करते करते बहुत लेट हो गया and then he decided to visit the cold storage of the company. You know ना what is cold storage? जहाँ पे
मैंने सुना है मैम
हाँ,
स्टोरी।
सुना है ना ये. तो ये कोल्ड स्टोरेज वो डिसाइड करते, चलो कोल्ड स्टोरेज में जाके एक बार इंस्पेक्शन कर ले कि कैसा चल रहा है काम. वो कोल्ड स्टोरेज में जैसे ही एंटर करते हैं ना स्टूडेंट, ऑटोमेटिकली डोर ऑटो लॉक हो जाता है. ओके. अभी वो इतने बड़े पोजीशन पे, उनको इतना नहीं पता कि व्हाट इज द सिस्टम. ऑटो लॉक हो जाता है कोल्ड स्टोरेज. ही इज इनसाइड. अब वहां पे मोबाइल नेटवर्क नहीं, कोई कनेक्टिविटी नहीं, उनकी आवाज बाहर जाएगी नहीं. ओके. एंड इट इज अ लेट इवनिंग, लेट नाइट. ओके. रात के 9:30-10 बजने को आ गया है. अभी ये मैनेजर को, ये जो पोजीशन पे थे टॉप मैनेजमेंट पे, इसको लगा कि माय लाइफ इज गॉन, नोबडी कैन सेव मी फ्रॉम डेथ एंड दिस इज द लास्ट डे ऑफ माय लाइफ. क्योंकि मैं किसी को बता भी नहीं सकता हूँ कि मैं अंदर फंस गया हूँ. ओके एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट इज वो जो वॉचमैन था ना मेन गेट पे, वो आके है ना ऑफिस में इधर उधर ढूंढता है, फिर उसके उसे ऐसे लगता है चलो एक बार कोल्ड स्टोरेज वेयर हाउस सब जगह पे देखूं, तो वो कोल्ड स्टोरेज का डोर ओपन करता है एंड वो जो मैनेजर है वो इतना खुश हो जाता है कि अरे आई थिंक दिस इज अ सेकेंड लाइफ दैट आई हैव गॉट। ओके सो वो उस वॉचमैन को पूछते हैं आपको कैसे पता कि मैं यहाँ पे आया था? You know what reply the watchman gives? He says that, sir, every day na I wait. I come in the job to, to get the greeting from you. आप जो good morning बोलते हो वो मेरा दिन बनता है, और जब आप bye बोलते हो ना मैं wait करता हूँ कि when you leave then I will get to listen from you कि चलो जाते हैं bye ऐसा. So he said that आज आप सर दिखे नहीं जाते टाइम. Okay, मैं वेट कर रहा था कि आप यू विल लीव, बट आप दिखे नहीं, तो मुझे ऐसा फील हुआ कि शायद आप किसी तकलीफ में हो, आप अंदर फंसे हो या वॉट एवर इट इज, एंड देन आई थॉट आई शुड कम एंड चेक. दिस इज हाउ स्टूडेंट्स यू डेवलप रिलेशन विद पीपल इन द कंपनी. ओके अगर वो जो मैनेजर वो जो ग्रीट करने वाला पार्ट नहीं करता तो वॉचमैन कभी नहीं आइडेंटिफाई करता था कि देयर आर हंड्रेड ऑफ पीपल हु आर कमिंग एंड गोइंग. दिस इज अ स्पेशल क्वालिटी दैट ही हैड, always greeting, okay, always saying a bye and hi when he's coming and leaving, that saved his life. Okay, so as a figurehead you are supposed to perform certain ceremonial duties. Let us see what is point number 2 saying, which is leader. Okay, Saima.
As a leader, every manager must motivate and encourage his employees. He must also try to reconcile their individual needs with goals of organization. He must be an exemplary
Exam.
leader so that his subordinates follow the direction and guidelines with respect and dedication.
सबसे बड़ा क्वालिटी पता है लीडर का क्या है? एक्सेप्टेंस. ओके लोग उन्हें एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए एज अ लीडर. इफ दे आर एक्सेप्टेड पीपल विल फॉलो. ओके फॉलो हिज डायरेक्शन, फॉलो हिज इंस्ट्रक्शन. Every manager should be a good leader. He should motivate people, he should encourage his employees, and if there's a mistake that has happened from the employees, a good leader should learn to forgive those mistakes. Okay guide करो कि वो दोबारा repeat ना हो. Okay and try to understand that people are human beings. No, at the end of the day human errors तो होता ही है. गलतियां इंसान नहीं करेंगे तो फिर तो हम सब भगवान बन जाएंगे, right? So a good manager should be a good leader. Okay, he should always motivate and encourage employees, and he should conduct himself in such a manner that people do not question his decisions. They follow his instructions with all the respect and dedication. Okay, अगर मैं किसी को लीडर मानती हूँ तो मैं वो जो भी बोलेंगे मैं वो करूंगी. ओके एंड क्योंकि मुझे पता है मेरा अब जो लीडर है वो करेक्ट काम करेगा, है ना? सो अ मैनेजर शुड बी अ गुड लीडर. लेट अस सी पॉइंट नंबर 3 which is license. Okay.
In his role of liaison, every manager must cultivate contact outside his vertical chain of command to collect information useful for his organization. Manager must maintain a network of outside contact in order to assess the internal environment of competition, social change, or changes in government rule and regulations. This can be achieved by attending meetings, conferences, personal phone calls, through email, etc.
Okay, as a liaison officer or as a liaison role, manager is working as a networking. Okay, he is going to connect with people through meetings, conferences, personal calls. Okay, having a good networking is very important. Okay, what kind of people spend your time with will determine what kind of person you become. ओके ऐसा बोलते हैं ना सर्कल अच्छा होना चाहिए, राइट? वैसे ही नेटवर्किंग स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए. कि एक अच्छा मैनेजर है ना हमेशा कोशिश करेगा कि मीडिया लोगों से, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स से, ओके इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट ऑफिसर्स से सबसे अच्छे रिलेशंस बनाओ, अच्छा नेटवर्किंग रखो. Okay, for the benefit of the organization, not for the personal benefit, for the benefit of the organization. A good manager will always perform the duty of a liaison officer where he has a good relation with people other than those who are working within the company. Vertical chain of command क्या है कि जो लोग उनके साथ में काम करते हैं. Apart from them, he should have a very good networking from outsiders, especially media people, government officers, government officials, okay, मार्केट एक्सपर्ट्स, ओके. कॉम्पिटिटर से भी नेटवर्किंग रखो, ओके. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू शुड ट्रीट योर कॉम्पिटिटर एज अ कॉम्पिटिटर. रिस्पेक्ट करो अपने कॉम्पिटिटर को, ओके. एंड इट्स ओके टू बी अ फ्रेंड विद अ कॉम्पिटिटर. हेल्दी कॉम्पिटिशन में यही चाहिए ना, आप लोग फ्रेंड्स बन के भी कॉम्पिटिशन कर सकते हो, है ना. सो अ गुड लेसन ऑफिसर will always do all this, okay, for the benefit of the organization. Any difficulty till here? ऐसा कुछ जो आपको नहीं समझा?
No, ma'am.
क्या स्टडी कर रहे
No,
हो आप?
ma'am.
Okay, what are you studying? Come on, managerial roles.
Roles.
First, okay, फर्स्ट कैटेगरी हो गया है जो कि है इंटरपर्सनल रोल्स. उसमें आपने क्या क्या स्टडी किया? कम ऑन.
Figurehead, leader, liaison.
Okay, figurehead, leader, and liaison officer. Okay, now we will, I think the remaining answer we will continue in the next lecture.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Because it's a continuous 2 lectures now, so I think we can take, or can we take at least informational roles? You say, how do we go? Shall we take informational roles, or should I take it in the next lecture?
Take it, ma'am.
अभी ले ले, at least monitor part complete करते हैं, then I stop. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, Taiwan. Let us start with informational roles, which is monitor. Okay.
Monitor. As a monitor, the manager has to be perpetually scan his environment for information, interrogate the liaison contact and his subordinates, and service unsolicited information, much of it as a result of network of personal contact he has developed. This can be done by reading reports and periodical and through personal contact.
Okay, monitor means what? आप लोग के क्लास में स्कूल में होता था पता है, मॉनिटर. सबको देखना कि कौन क्या कर रहा है. फिर इफ समवन इज टॉकिंग तो उसका ब्लैक बोर्ड पे जाके नाम लिख देना. एंड वे फिर भी वो कंटिन्यूसली फिर भी टॉकिंग कर रहा है तो उसके नाम के बाजू में एक्स डालना. यू रिमेम्बर यू हैव डन दिस?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think normal students ने तो किया ही होगा ये सब. Usually this is how the role of a monitor is. Okay, he is going to constantly monitor what is happening around. Okay, a good manager should be a good monitor. Okay? He should know what is happening around. Okay, और उसको कैसे पता चलेगा what is happening around? Constantly keep watching the reports, periodicals, okay. Watch the news channels, watch the bulletins, okay. Keep yourself updated. All the information that you have collected, उसको खाली collect मत करके रखो, उसको read करो, okay. That's how you become a very good monitor. Okay, you should scan the environment. Scan the environment मतलब have a close watch on what is happening, what your competitor is doing, okay, what the market में क्या नया नया changes आ रहा है. Okay, who is a new officer who is appointed in BMC, who is a new officer who is appointed in Pollution Control Board of India. Okay, like this, a good manager will always monitor मतलब देखते रहना. Okay, eyes open करके काम करना. Okay, have a view around what is happening. You just cannot sit inside the cabin and do your work all the time. So you have to get out of the cabin, see what is happening around. Okay, have a close watch on the latest development. So as a good manager, you should always perform the role of a monitor. Any difficulty here, students?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, students, and I think I end the session over here. And in the next class, I will complete the answer. Okay, and we will start with the new answer. आपने आज क्या सीखा? Levels of management. Okay, top level, middle level, lower level. उनका क्या functions है, क्या time spend करते हैं, क्या responsibility है. We completed that answer. And then we have started with managerial roles. Okay, जिसमें हमने interpersonal role complete कर लिया है, figurehead, liaison officer and a leader. Then we have started with informational roles where we have completed point number 1, which is monitor.
Monitor.
And Hans. Okay, I think we will continue this answer in the next class. I end the session here, and you all have a nice day ahead. Okay, and you आपने notice read किया जो मैंने group में डाला है, that you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
attend the
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
offline from 1st of February. So please get yourself vaccinated at the earliest. Okay, those who are not vaccinated. Okay, so please get yourself vaccinated. Only fully vaccinated students are allowed, okay, to enter in the college. अभी वो less than 18 years वाला चला गया, क्योंकि less than 18 years वाला तो कोई होगा ही नहीं. Plus vaccination for 15 to 18 years भी आ गया है ना? So only fully vaccinated students will be allowed. Any questions to me? कुछ पूछना चाहते हो, बोलना चाहते हो,
ma'am.
something? No?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, guys. Then I see you soon in the next class. You all have a nice day ahead. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.